Virtual reality in 2015 to 2016 was absolutely crazy. With the money generated by the Oculus Rift DK1 Kickstarter, it had proven that this medium could be successful. With tons of new startup companies, investors, and products being developed, it was hard to tell what was going to be able to survive the pioneer days of virtual reality. And unfortunately, AMD had put their name to something that would fall just short of revolutionary: the world's first standalone AR and VR headset, the Sulon Q. Now sponsored by Red Bull. Red Bull gives you VR legs. Wow. Not really. We're not actually sponsored by Red Bull. Wish we were. Maybe not.
Yeah, no, I'm sturdy like a milli rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockers. Money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket. Engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder.
Welcome back to Zstorm Games, the shockingly informative ground for all your AR and VR needs. If you haven't already, just like every other content creator would say, don't forget to slippity slap that fire truck and subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the latest AR and VR news, and I can get on with this video. Did you hit it yet? Help me. Now, before I dive into what the Sulon Q was, I want to talk a little bit about how Sulon Technologies even got to this point in 2016. Sulon was started by Dan Balachandres Warren in 2012 and first revealed a project they were working on in 2013, the GVX. The GVX was a, quote, extreme reality head-mounted gaming console that adapts the game to your surroundings, allowing you to live the game, unquote. Now, if that ain't a bunch of 2013 AR, VR mumbo jumbo scrambled up into a sentence to get you to purchase their developer kits, I don't know what the heck is. And then 1 year later in 2014, they announced the Sulon Cortex, which appears to be the second version of the GVX HMD. This version appears to require an Android phone and offered a very similar experience to the Gear VR and didn't look anything like their concept picture. Their proprietary technology was actually the device using your phone's camera for a pass-through device. Once again, in 2015, the product design was changed, honestly, to what I still think is the coolest looking VR headset to date. I would love to wear something that looks like this on my head. There was a tethered sleek looking version and a fully wireless version with a big ball on the back with a camera in it that tracked your position in the room. Then 2016 hit and we had something better than all these silly little prototypes. The actual Sulon Q.
What does it mean to be the first at something? Its true meaning is reserved for those who see around the corner, the discoverers, the pioneers, inventors, creators. First is the elemental mold that shapes the rest to come. Being first requires creating something from nothing other than dreams. Being first means setting the course for others to follow, being the standard for comparison, the reference for replication. That's why being first is so exceptional. To be first, you must be original, distinct, disruptive, like nothing there is now, like nothing there ever was. Introducing the Sulon HMD powered by AMD, the first and only, all-in-one, tether-free, wear and play, spatially aware headset for VR and AR.
This right here was supposed to be the game changer for the virtual world. At a time when so many companies were promising this vision of their ultimate virtual reality headset, startup companies Sulon and AMD were making strides in building something most could only dream of: a standalone virtual reality and augmented reality experience. Caged up inside this beastie little standalone headset was a 2560 by 1440 OLED display running at a 90Hz refresh rate. Now, I know this sounds like a low resolution by today's standards, but the closest equivalent consumer headset at the time was the CV1 Rift with a 2160 by 1200 OLED display, also running at 90Hz. The Sulon Q even matched the Rift and Vive's 110-degree diagonal field of view, something that even some headsets today struggle with. It was powered by an AMD FX 8800 APU with an 8-core Radeon R7, a built-in 256GB SSD for storage, 8GB of RAM, dual noise-canceling microphones, 3D spatial audio, and, according to all the tech sheets, 2 cameras on the front of the HMD, though it appears to have 4 cameras. Not exactly sure what's going on here, but we didn't get all the information from Sulon, so we don't really know. These cameras worked with the integrated spatial processing unit to map out the environment around you and be able to detect hand gestures for basic controls, kind of how most standalone VR and AR devices track today. Oh, and the best part? This bad puppy was running on Windows 10 for an operating system. That's right folks, you would have had a whole gaming PC slapped to your face. Or to the rear pack. Sulon never made it clear, and sadly, that will also forever be a mystery. But being the marvel that it was, it also created part of the problem. The FX 8800 processor that powers the headset ran on an x86 architecture instead of an ARM. Now, to put it simply, the FX 8800 was powerful for its time, but would have been power hungry. With a max draw of 35 watts, it was likely causing overheating problems and a pretty short battery life. Even something such as the Oculus Go that had a weaker, more efficient ARM processor saw overheating issues consistently. The Sulon Q was created at a time before Oculus even announced that they were working on a standalone virtual reality headset, which then took 2 years after this to release, and that headset was the Oculus Go, a 3 degrees of freedom media viewer that was nowhere near as powerful as the Sulon Q. This could have been that rival to the Oculus standalone lineup, the one that may have changed the outcome of how Facebook, Meta, proceeded with their business strategies. So whatever happened to Sulon Technologies? Well, sadly, October 7th of 2016 was the last time the headset was seen to the public, being demoed at the We Are Wearables Toronto show. And after that, nothing. Not a single word to any publication. The partner page showing off the Sulon Q on AMD's website remained until May 16th of 2017, and then it was taken down without a word. All the info about Sulon Technologies appears to be gone. Website, phone numbers inactive, lifeless corpse of a Twitter page, an AMD announcement video, and a few articles here and there from 2016 are all that remain. Or so I thought. By doing some more digging and spending way too much time investigating something that nobody even remembers, I finally found out that Sulon Technologies was in fact acquired in May of 2017. Well, at least according to the one hidden business listing I found left for Sulon. So there you have it folks, a revolutionary product with potentially one too many flaws that just withheld it from ever being able to enter the consumer market. Thanks for watching folks, and if you enjoyed this type of video, let me know in the comments down below. And while you're there, don't forget to click that little like button. Maybe I can investigate some other mysterious VR headsets that never made it into production. You let me know. Alrighty everyone, and until next time, remember, never give up. Peace out.